Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising sign. Always check out your sun, moon, and rising sign because the energies are impacting you, so you'll get insights into those energies. If you want a deep dive or more, if you want to continue this message, I always have an extended message. The link to it is right below, and I hope you guys can join me for that. If you haven't yet already, please, Sagittarius, remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell so you get notified when I upload your favorite content. Sagittarius content comes out every single Tuesday before like 8 or 9 a.m. over on the West Coast, USA, East Coast, that's like 12, 1 noon. And Western Europe, I think that's around 6 p.m. But I hope everybody all over the globe gets to see this video at exactly the right time when they need to see it. If you're looking for even more content, astrology content, spiritual content, my weekly astrology forecast, I have a second channel called Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach the link above. I hope you guys can enjoy that content and subscribe over there as well. And for those of you who want to join me live, you can find me on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. I go live daily over there. You ready? Let's go. Sagittarius, I haven't a clue. It's kind of exciting, actually. Sagittarius. Oh, shit. Tie me up, tie me down. Ace of Swords. So there is a beginning here. There is a beginning that has required some sort of clarity, or the roads are clear now. Some sort of intelligence or understanding, because it's the Ace of Swords. Could very well be a beginning that's been based on a lot of hardship or a lot of struggles. Major breakthroughs. Major breakthroughs. Usually triumphing over a lot of pain. Clarity about what's been causing pain. Now this could be physical pain as well. So finally, like, yay, we've succeeded, we're done, we're finished, we've broken through, we've made decisions, we understand all those good things. And then you also have the Six of Pentacles, which means somebody is offering you something. Now, if you watch these videos every single week, you'll know that I actually got a reading that predicted that there's something that was held up for you. There was maybe a court case, court decision, legal matters of some sort. And now it seems that there is an actual decision, and that finances or money is coming through because of that decision. So look for this coming in. It could require communications or talking, supplying information, or some sort of not jurisdiction, some sort of decision, legal decisions being passed. Whatever it is, there's this offer on the table. Finances coming in. Finances were really good for Libra as well. So it's interesting how usually like the clusters of zodiac signs that hang out with each other or near each other, there's almost like a reflection of each other but in different ways. So yeah, there are financial breakthroughs here with you. It's almost like it's either charity or money that you didn't have to work for, money being offered to you, money coming into you. I don't know what that's about, but here it is. Play the lottery. We have the King of Chalices, which always reminds me of Scorpio energy. Ultimately, somebody who could be very aloof about their feelings, keeping it from you, holding them back, but also somebody who is very caring and very helpful and wants to help. Yeah, somebody maybe who had been anonymously helping you, right, without you knowing it. Two of Swords is here, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, not able to express yourself or say what you feel or question things the way that you wanted to. You kind of had to hold back and wait and look and have patience. And then we have the 10 of Chalices, which is feeling good, feeling at home, everything feeling right. This also could have to do with some sort of family matters, or something that impacted your family a great deal or will impact your family a great deal. The Ten of Cups is happiness. It's something coming through that makes you really happy. It's emotional abundance and completion, right? It's almost like emotional success. And then we have the Five of Cups, which is trying to shift your perspective, because the perspective that you were looking at things through was kind of just making you sad, making you focus on what you didn't have. And this kind of like shifts your perspective to what you do have, which is actually really beautiful energy. And then we have Three of Pentacles. So somebody seeing your worth, valuing your worth, recognizing your worth. Recognizing your worth, your hard work, maybe you're being recognized. And then Queen of Wands is here. This is fire sign energy, just being irresistible almost. This sense of like just attracting so much attention and so many admirers that it's almost easy. You're not even asking. Somebody can't take their eyes off of you. So yeah, there's quite a shift of energy, actually. It's coming out in a T shape too, upside down T. It's really grounded energy. So this is definitely coming to you. But I wanted to just take a second because there's something else. In some ways, it's like already realizing what I already have. Oh, sorry about that. That was just bothering me. Let's go on to these cards. Sagittarius, please. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's Capricorn, so it's got something to do with finance or business or hard work that you've been doing. Could even have to do with your career, which is going to clarify a lot. That's really interesting. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's the only moon card that came out. But let's go over here because this is... Oh, Treasure Island. You better stop. There's abundance coming in for you. And it's abundance that you kind of like, I don't think really could have expected or anticipated. This is something that was out of your sight. Jupiter's about to bless your asses. But how? Treasure Island. It's almost like a fantasy coming real. Could have to do also with travel, finally being able to travel again. And then we have a regeneration. Nope, this is something that you wanted to do for a while, and maybe it had been squashed. You hadn't been able to maybe move around or go places or do what you want to do. Regeneration is something like it's definitely coming back, or a hope of it. It's not just a hope of it though. It's it's like this has been long forgotten. This is the energy of something long forgotten that's now coming back onto the table. Can you give me a little bit more information about that, please? Sagittarius. Ooh, spiritual union and connection. So love is really good right now. And partnership and alliances. Maybe partnership and alliances had been, because this could be work as well. They had been a little bit frayed, or you'd lost track or connection with somebody. I think that you had wanted to start work on this for a while back, but something had paused. Now you can take now the button has been released, the pause button has been released, firm foundation. Now you're all set to go. This has something to do with, this is the fire energy, right? You see the triangle. So ultimately, Sagittarius, this is about something that you've created. I feel like you were reaching out to people to try to get this off the road, off the ground. But ultimately, nothing was happening with it, or there was a stall because nothing could happen with it. But now there's like this sense of, no, you've got everything in place. You're at a perfect time to start this up again. Okay, so what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this, quote unquote? What is this? Yeah, you're overcoming struggle, definitely, in the future. This is, you don't have to fight for things anymore. You won't have to. And what the good news is saying is that you'll have sort of a lifelong of this. You won't have to struggle or fight. This is going to clear up space. Whatever is unfolding now or coming to you now will actually pave the path or smooth things out way into the future. But what is this? Talk to me, Sagittarius. What is this? Love begins, but it's wonky. It's not coming out right. It was stalled. It was stalled. It was either stalled, right with the partnership. You knew you had a connection with somebody, but there was a pause for some reason. Why? Why was there a pause? Why was there a pause? It's not this deck. Why was there a pause? Something was still in deliberation. Something was still being judged, or some people, it's like negotiations and contracts were still being worked out and signed. And you had to stand your ground so that, like not give up what you wanted. It was really important for you to keep fighting and defending your side of things. Yeah, this has definitely got to do with legal. You were stuck. You were stuck. This is the Hangman. It's almost like in some ways the universe wanted to see how you would behave under pressure and if you would give up. It's like your determination itself is what made this what made the movement possible. What is this treasure island? That's what I want to know. What is this treasure island? What is this treasure that Sagittarius can expect coming out here? Something you've been working on. The Hermit card is here, or you've been keeping things to yourself. You haven't really wanted to share. But you've been cultivating it and working on it for a while. Could have with Virgo, it could have something to do with, I'm not going to guess. I just think that this is, ooh, Gemini, the lovers. You could have been keeping something quiet, or you could be working. This is, wait, stop. This is Gemini and Virgo. This is Mercury. So this has been conversations or discussions. This had to do with Mercury getting out of retrograde, and that's 100% it. And maybe things had started to move forward a couple of weeks ago when it came out of retrograde. It came out of retrograde, I think, on the 18th. And now we're at the 26th mark. So we're not even really 10 days out, are we? You could still wait up to 2 weeks for the shadow period to be over with, Sagittarius. But ultimately something is creeping along. Not like creeping as in deceitful, but it's slow, but it's slowly like starting to make more sense. It's slowly starting to be brought back on the table. It's slowly starting to unfold in a way that you would like it, and it does have to do with communications going direct, and now different things starting to be talked about again. I'm still feeling like those legal vibes, but let's see. Now this is, love is strong here. The love game is strong. There's emotions coming up that were buried really deep. Maybe somebody has to talk to somebody about something. Love begins a little bit wonky. I don't think that there's not love here, but somebody's afraid of change. Somebody's afraid of, there's buried emotions here. Somebody's afraid of change, or somebody's feelings changing for them, or somebody's afraid of their emotions going through a change. Where seasons of the heart is very natural, it seems like there's these emotions that are coming up that somebody didn't anticipate or expect, even though it doesn't have to necessarily be associated with shame. But what is the seasons of the heart? What is the seasons of the heart? Clarity, triumph, victory. Like, it's almost like somebody was trying, if you might be dealing with a Scorpio, especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody could have been trying to hide their emotions from you, and now there's clarity. It's brought to the table. It's somebody also could have been resisting change, right? Resisting how they were feeling. There's some sort of defeat here that's come out. Maybe somebody's worried about defeat or worried about a marriage ending or happiness being broken up, or maybe somebody had to wait for an official divorce to go through. That could have also been too. Yeah, there's the King of Wands here. So this is somebody who's looking forward and very, very clear about the way that he feels about somebody. King of Wands is sexy energy. It's sexual energy. It's your energy. It's fire energy, but it's also very matured energy in that he knows what he wants and he doesn't sort of ask permission for it. This is all happy energy, except for this Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords on the table? Clarify, what is the Five of Swords? This has something to do with your home. The clarification of the Five of Swords is, once again, there was somebody deliberating. There was somebody trying to make up their mind, pass a judgment, or give counsel. I don't think you accepted defeat. That's the thing. I think that there was a sense of somebody tried to defeat you, and maybe the other side bought their A game. But no, you wouldn't accept defeat. This is the energy of not accepting defeat. You know, this could have been also because somebody wouldn't give up on love, or you wouldn't give up on loving somebody. You wouldn't give up on your faith or belief in the fact that you guys belonged together. Somebody just kept coming after somebody else. That's really hurting my neck. I apologize. Let's get a little deeper into this. Help me understand. Help me understand here. Who is this person? Nope. Some cards are just like, no, go fuck yourself. Let's go here. Sagittarius. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Whoa. Seer. See beyond the current situation. So you're adapting. You're adapting. And you're adapting based on what you understand to be true based on your psyche. Also, just having intuition or instincts and following them, or you could have gotten predictions made. This is a sense of like somebody's being very shifty. Somebody's being exactly what they need to be for the current situation, and somebody's seeing through that. But what are they seeing through to it to? Almost like seeing through to the true self. See beyond the current situation. Transform and unveil your gifts. Oh, damn. Hold on. I don't know. Natural beauty and authenticity is here. Yeah, somebody was like false as fuck. Hold on. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. But this was in reverse. It's almost like in some ways you didn't think you were good enough for something, or you didn't feel you were good enough for somebody, or that you had to change your appearance or how you looked in order to fit somebody's expectation of you. But now there's just this sense of knowing that you actually have the upper hand somehow, that you don't have to squeeze yourself into this tiny little bits and pieces, because ultimately kind of you're above that, you're beyond that, or you don't have to hide or pretend anything, or pretend you don't have to like even exaggerate something like, oh, my neck. You don't have to even go that far to like be listened to by the court, as long as you're seeing beyond beyond the obvious, and getting to information right behind it. And it's that information right behind it that's emerging right now, almost like a gift coming to you, Sagittarius, to give you the upper hand. Let's get deeper into this. I am going to go to the extended. I hope that you guys can come over with me. The link is below. For those of you who can't, that's cool too. I'm really grateful that you watched this video. Please remember to like it and share it on your social media platforms, because that really helps the channel grow. I love you guys, and either way, I'll see you soon.